All right, Monarchs, this is the homework help video for worksheet 2.5. This is what it looks like for this worksheet. Since it is due tomorrow, we'll only be completing the odd numbered problems, okay? So we will be completing numbers 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, 11. Let's flip over the back. We'll also be completing 13. All right, there's 13, 15, okay, 13 and 15, and then all of the odd reviewed problems as well. So 1, 3, and 5. Okay, so we're completing all of the odd numbered problems for homework, including the review problems. Okay, so this is worksheet 2.5. Like I said, we're completing all the odd numbered problems, including the review problems. Okay, so let me try and find one or two that I would like to do with you guys to demonstrate. Let's do number 15 together, okay? Because 15 has some long distributed property that has to do with decimals, okay? So we will definitely need our calculators for this one. So go ahead and take those out. Okay, so the first thing that I want to do in this problem is remove my distributive property, okay? In order to do that, I know that I need to multiply the number that's on the outside of the parentheses, which in this case is this 6, times everything inside the parentheses. So I'm going to multiply this times here and times there. Okay, so I'm going to do 6 times 3.1 on my calculator. Gives me 18.6. So now I have 18.6 because that's 6 times 3.1. Okay, now I want to do 6 times 1.5, which gives me 9. And I know that I want to tack that x onto it. So I have 18.6 plus 9x, right? That's 6 times 1.5 is 9, and then I add my x onto it, so it's 9x. Then I bring down my equals sign, and my 12.2x minus 4.3. Okay, now I see that I have my x's on opposite sides of the equal sign, so I need to move them, and I'm going to move the smaller one, which happens to be my 9x. There's a plus 9x. In order to move it, I need to do the opposite, which would be minus 9x. So I'm going to subtract 9x from both sides. Okay. So 9x minus 9x is 0. I'm left with 18.6 equals 12.2x minus 9x should give us 3.2x minus 4.3. Now I know that the next thing I need to move in order to get my x by itself would be what is not attached to my variable, which happens to be this negative 4.3. In order to move that, I need to do the opposite, which would be a plus 4.3. Okay. All right. So those cancel out. I'm left with 3.2x and my equals sign. Okay. 18.6 plus 4.3. I'm going to do on my calculator. Is 22.9. So I have 22.9 equals 3.2x. Since that 3.2 is right next to my x, I know it's multiplying, so I need to divide both sides by 3.2. So I'm going to divide by 3.2. Those cancel out, and then I need to divide 22.9 by 3.2. Okay, sorry, I went into this problem a little bit. So I'm just going to move this up here. So now I'm left with x equals, and I want to do 22.9 divided by 3.2, which gives me 7.15625. But if we go back and look at our instructions, we have to solve by rounding to 3 decimal places. So if I look at my number, I have 7.156 so 6 is in my hundredths or in my thousands place. The number to the right of that would be a 2, which is less than 5. So I can just leave it as 7.156. Okay, so the correct answer to that problem would be 7.156. Okay, so why don't I do one of the review problems with you too? We have 43 minus 1 over 4 plus 2 plus 10. Okay, so first we want to do this. 43 minus 1 is 42. Okay, then we want to do this, which is 4 plus 2, which is 6. So we have 42 over 6 plus 10. Remember, anytime that we have something that looks like a fraction, that is a division problem. So this is really 42 divided by 6 plus 10. And my order of operations tells me that I need to do division before addition and subtraction. So I'm going to divide 42 by 6, which is 7. right? So I have 7 plus 10, and 7 plus 10 is 17. Okay, and that's the final answer for that problem. All right, thank you guys for tuning into the videos for lesson 2.5. I look forward to seeing you all at the live Zoom.